Today, we try to learn the concept of voltage. Do you know what pushes free electrons to flow through a circuit? In this circuit, a dry cell is connected with the light bulbs, and the dry cell pushes free electrons to flow through the circuit. Some dry cells give a larger push to the free electrons. We say that these dry cells have larger voltages. Now, let's see these three common dry cells we always find. For the rectangular dry cell, it has a larger voltage. That means it gives a larger push to the free electrons. To measure voltage, we should use voltmeter. Voltage is measured in volts. Large voltages are measured in kilovolts. Small voltages are measured in millivolts. And please note that how we can connect a voltmeter to the circuit. For the red terminal of the voltmeter should be connected towards the positive pole of the dry cell, and the black terminal of the voltmeter should be connected to the negative pole of the dry cell. Now, let's have a key points in here. Please note, a voltmeter is used to measure voltage. The units of voltage are volt, millivolt, and kilovolt. Now, let's see how we can measure the voltages of different types of dry cell.
Connect the circuit with a dry cell and a voltmeter like this. Make sure you connect the red terminal of the voltmeter to the positive pole of the dry cell, and the black terminal of the voltmeter to the negative pole of the dry cell. Record the reading of the voltmeter. Use the voltmeter to measure the voltages of different types of dry cells provided. Find the positive and negative poles of each dry cell before connecting it. Which type of dry cell has the highest voltage? Which type of dry cell has the lowest voltage?
Now, from the experiment, do you know the voltages of these dry cells? 1.5 volt, 9 volts, 3 volts for the button cell, 1.5 volt, 3.6 volt, 3.7 volt. And now, let's see the relationship between the voltage and the electric current. When identical bulbs are used, a torch with more dry cells is brighter. Why? Now, let's see a video and see how we can compare the number of dry cells in these circuits.
Connect the circuit with a dry cell and a voltmeter to measure the voltage of one dry cell. Record the reading of the voltmeter. Disconnect the voltmeter. Connect a bulb, a switch, and an ammeter to the circuit. close the switch. Observe the reading of the ammeter and the brightness of the bulb. Add one more dried cell to the circuit and repeat the steps above. With more dried cells, what are the changes in the voltmeter readings, the ammeter readings, and the brightness of the bulb?
Right, from the results of the experiment, when more dry cells are connected in the same direction, we found that the total voltage is higher. A higher voltage drives a larger electric current through the circuit. So we found that the light bulb is brighter. Therefore, when more dry cells are connected in the same direction, the total voltage is higher. The higher the voltage, the larger the electric currents flowing through in the circuit, provided that other conditions are the same.